Israelites from the Camp GMS Cleveland. Before we get started, we'll give all praise, honor, and glory to
Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahushai, Ba'ashem, Ruach HaKodesh.
The honor of the Apostle Elder Great Millstone, who will, and peace and blessings to the hopeful elect that preaches truth sincerely across the four corners of the earth. It's another lesson from the Spirit and power and help Hashem Yahushai. And Lord willing, this lesson be edifying to the hopeful elect. A little in transit. We was just talking about, just want to do a lesson through the Spirit. Hey man, we're just gonna get straight into it, man. Because we gonna go into, the rulership. How the Lord he choose who he set in power, man. But here you read it.
Khan, this is Sirach 17:17. It says, "For in the division of the nations of the whole earth," all right, out of his 18 nations, all right. It says he set up a ruler over every people.
That's right. He set a ruler over every people. Mm-hmm. So, it don't matter what it is. It could be a mayor. It could be a governor. It could be the president, the kings, the princes, even queens. The Lord set judges. The Lord set rulers over every people. It's an order. It's a chain of command, and I remember Apostle Tahari was saying the prophets is over the kings. The prophets is the
because that's who the Lord dealing
rulers.
with.
What'd you say?
No, that's who the Lord dealing with.
Well, you keep going.
Sirach 17:17 again says, "For in the division of the nations of the whole earth, he set up a ruler over every people. But Israel is the Lord's portion."
Right. So, he let all these nations rule. He let all these. That wasn't on that, but he let all these nations get a part in the ruler seat of the earth. He let all these nations rule and have a kingdom. You had the Egyptian Empire. You had the Syrian Empire, the Babylonian Empire. Media Persians. The Greeks, the Romans, the Americans. Esau, he really gave Esau his fair share, but not just Brad. He gave all these nations a time to rule, and even whoever was the top ruler at the time, you still had other nations joint heirs with them, had ruler seat in authority too. They may not be they may not been the head top ruler or the most superior than other nations, but all these nations took part. And like I say, First Maccabees, what nations have not taken part of her spoils? All these nations had a chance to rule. The Lord gave all these nations a chance to rule. He created all these nations before he created the nation of Israel. Salakia, let me rephrase that. All these other nations became a nation before the nation of Israel became a nation, for better words. But it said, but Israel is the Lord's portion. So that's who the Lord's dealing with. And the Lord is first hand dealing with, is like what the brother just said, is dealing with the prophets. Mm-hmm. That's what the Lord is dealing with firsthand. That the prophets is over the kings. That's why when King David was ruling, who you had come to him to tell him his judgment? A prophet.
What was that?
Nathan.
Yeah, Nathan.
You had a prophet. King David himself was a prophet. But the prophets is the top rulers, man.
Right. Saul has Samuel.
Right. Exactly. So on and so forth. So many examples. And 144,000 is who? Prophets, man. And that's gonna be the top ruler of in the Lord's kingdom. In the kingdom of Israel, when the Lord is set ruler, it's going to be Yahushua. Yahushua himself is a prophet. Mm-hmm. We got Yahushua, the rest of the 12 disciples, and the rest of the prophets of the nation, man, all the way down. And we're going to be over all the way down to the least Israelite, and we're going to be over who? These other nations. Because the Lord said it. He said, "Ask me, and I will give thee the heathen for thy inheritance." Because we are the Lord's inheritance. We are the Lord's portion. Mm-hmm. And everything under us is our portion. These heathens, the whole earth. What it say in 2nd Ezra? He said he created an earth for our sakes, for the nation of Israel, first and foremost, the men in the nation of Israel, and even with that, the prophets of the nation of Israel, man. This was created for everything you see. The clouds, the sky, the 144,000 created it, man, with Yahweh Shah. If you can receive that breakdown. You got something?
I'm going to go Exodus 4. Go back to that, 4 and 22. All right. Because it said Israel is the Lord's portion. All right. This is Exodus 4 and 22. It says, and thou shalt say unto Pharaoh, this the Lord talking to Moses, it says, thus said the Lord, Israel is my son, even my firstborn. All right, out of all the nations. All right, Israel is the Lord's portion. All right, Israel is who the Lord is dealing with. Like the brother said, down to the prophets, from the prophets all the way down. All right, and the Lord always brought back, his prophets through the reincarnation. But
get Isaiah 45 4 real quick. And that's a beautiful scripture. It said Israel is my son, my firstborn, my son. The Lord claims us. Hey, just like the girl we was just with. She said, these my kids. We are the Lord's children. We are the Lord's seed. We come from Yahweh Bashem Yahweh Shah.
This is Isaiah 45 and 4. It says, for Jacob is my servant's sake, and Israel mine elect.
Right, Israel mine elect.
The Lord said, out of all what do you say? Out of all the pits, He chose them one pit.
Right.
Out of all the things, the Lord chose what He likes the best. All right, and Israel is the Lord's portion, His elect. But it says, for Jacob my servant's sake, and Israel mine elect, I have even called thee by thy name.
That's right.
I have surnamed thee.
That's right. So the Lord chose us. The Lord claims us. What did it say? It's saying thou hast not.
It says though thou hast not known me.
Right, because 2/3 of the nation of Israel, they don't know the Lord, man.
Right, what's that? 2 Judges 9. It said.
Right, and even us, it was a period of time where we didn't know the Lord, but the Lord brought us back. He brought all things back to our remembrance, man. And what else did He bring back to our remembrance? That we go rule over the nations. That He go set us in rulership. That He go put us in power, man. Hey, all these things is coming back to remembrance, man. But you gotta remember, hey, the Lord is dealing with us first and foremost. And hey, Lord willing, we those men, He's dealing with the prophets firsthand out of the whole nation. It's levels to this thing, man. It's different levels to this thing, man. And everybody can't receive it, but it's cool. Everybody shall know, because even when you keep reading that Isaiah 45, it said every knee shall bow. So you gonna know to serve Yahweh Bashem Yahweh Shah, and you gonna know to serve His men.
The scriptures say even then will they know, and that's when the prophecies get to come into pass.
Right.
Seeing that thus saith the Lord that been coming out the prophet's mouth. Right. Once you start seeing it, then you gonna know that the prophet has been among you.
Because what else is prophecy? That we're gonna receive the rulership, that we're gonna be on top, and all these nations gonna serve us. Even 2/3 of the nation of Israel, if we're a part of elect, they gonna be under us. They go come to us. Wait, what Yahweh Shah promised the 12 disciples? He said, in the regeneration, you shall some of the 12 thrones, judging the 12 tribes of Israel. We gonna be over the angels, man. So how much more you fucking heathens? How much more a stinking ass red ass Edomite?
Or that was meant to be servants, period.
Elamite. That was meant to be servants from the jump. They gonna go back to their natural state. Hey, cause everything is in its wrong state right now. That's why the world's so fucked up. Cause everything not following what it was created to do. That's why the woman fucked up. That's why the man fucked up. That's why the animals fucked up. That's why the elements and as whole is fucked up. Cause it's not doing what it was created to do. It's doing the straight opposite, man.
The scriptures talk about how the earth is lost its youth, which is its beauty. Going under the rulership, being ran out of course, because the rulers just set up. All right, that's why these rulers today, these elites, these Edomites, these top ruling banking families in these other nations, all right, they're gonna have to get taken out the way, all right, because they the one who's controlling, today's society, all right, that's leading everything down to shit, all right, down to the sea hip, down to, death, all right. That's why they got to be taken out the way, You got something you want to get?
Yeah, I had something unless you had something.
Which was gonna get?
I got something to close with. Yeah, Proverbs 29:2. Because this the end all be all. I was talking to this one guy yesterday, and he was saying something about the institution, some shit. He was like, basically how the institution all fucked up, just some politics shit. And he asked me, what do you think is the conclusion? The conclusion is this: that all these top rulers and authority, they all need to go into slavery, and the Israelites need to rule. That's the conclusion, man. Because that's what the Lord chose anyway. You got it.
This is Proverbs 29:2. It says, when the righteous are in authority, the people rejoice. But when the wicked bear rule, the people mourn.
Jump down to verse 16. Right, when we in authority, the world will be at peace. Everybody gonna be pleased with what's going on. Except you Edomites. That's why y'all gonna get destroyed. You got it.
I was gonna say, because the scriptures talk about the trees shall rejoice when there's no feller to basically hew them down.
Right. Trees is men. Keep going.
Proverbs 29:16. It says, when the wicked are multiplied, transgression increaseth. It says, but the righteous shall see their fall.
That's right. And when it say, happy is he that lives to see the fall of his enemy. Mm-hmm. So, hey, these are the times we in. We're in the times where the enemy is falling, and we seeing it before our eyes. And the people who the Lord's portion is he go set up in rulership. Because y'all had y'all time, man. Y'all time is up. So Lord willing, this was edifying. With that, we're going to close out, giving all praise, honor, and glory to
Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahushua Ba'Shem Rachakodash.